Number two, heat is evolved. Heat is evolved or absorbed. Number three, new masses. So there's change in mass, new masses. Number four, it is reversible changes. I mean, they are reversible changes. Yes, new substances are formed, heat is evolved or absorbed, new masses, and they are also reversible changes. Now, other examples of temporary chemical changes. I'm only going to give you one, and I will request you to go and do some 3 or 4. Identify those changes, write them down, and describe how they happen. Now, other changes include 1, mixing vinegar, baking powder. And vinegar. So what happens when you do this? Realize that a colorless gas is going to be formed. So when this happens, when you mix this, there's some bubbles that are being produced, and those bubbles are telling us that there is a gas called carbon dioxide that is being produced. After some times, the reaction stops. And then it goes back to its original state. So that is another example. Another example is when you have pink hydrated cobalt 2 chloride. When you have pink hydrated cobalt 2 chloride, it changes. You heat, and then it changes to blue anhydrous cobalt 2 chloride and colorless and water, which is the colorless liquid. That is another example. That is what happens when we heat pink hydrated cobalt 2 chloride. It changes to blue anhydrous cobalt 2 chloride and water. When you cool this water, add the water to anhydrous cobalt 2 chloride that is blue, it will go back to pink. So that is another one. And I want you to, again, quiz, describe freezing, melting, and evaporation of water. Describe freezing, melting, and evaporation of water. Now, this class, I want you to understand that we have some changes that are reversible. And then they can be having new masses, heat is evolved, a new substance is formed, and many other characteristics. Those changes are temporary chemical changes. So there must be involvement of chemicals, like this one. These are chemicals. So these changes are temporary chemical changes. They are reversible. New substances are formed. There is change in mass. Heat is evolved. Such changes are temporary chemical changes. We have seen that when I have blue hydrated one with water, and then I heat it, the water evaporates. Water leaves the substance. The substance becomes anhydrous. And when I pick the cooled water, add it to that particular substance, that substance becomes again blue. Copper 2 sulfate hydrated is blue. Anhydrous is white. Cobalt 2 chloride hydrated is pink. Anhydrous is blue. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. Let's meet in the next lesson where I'm going to discuss about permanent chemical changes. Now we are diving to permanent. Thank you.